Yo everybody, what's up? Monday86 here. Went to Harbor Freight and picked up a 2,500 pound capacity winch here for the ASW Carbide. We're going to be installing it here on the front. Going to be showing you how to install it, and we're going to have some fun doing it. Okay, we got the BADLANDS winch here, 2,500 pound capacity ATV utility winch. Comes with a wireless remote. See what we got on the inside here. Alright. We got the line guide right here. Here's the winch itself. Here's the wireless controller. Always needed instruction manual. I believe this is the relay power box for it right here, and it comes with a red hook identifier that you put on the front so somebody knows where your hook is if they're trying to winch you out or you're trying to winch somebody else out. And looks like it comes with a bunch of boots, the electrical connections, and all the hardware you need to install it. And that's about it. Harbor Freight. Get a coupon, only 50 bucks. Alright, let's get to it. Here we are on the front of the cart. I think this is going to be a good place to put the winch right here. Let's see if we got enough room. Alright, let's put this right here. Alright. I think that looks like a good place for the winch. Move some of these wires out of the way. We got the line guide here. We're going to mark the holes, and then we're going to drill them out and install this. We got our little holes marked, little half moons there that we got to go Dremel out so they can fit between those two hex head bolts. Now that I've dremeled off the necessary material to fit this on here, just like that, I'm simply going to hold it in place, make sure it's straight, even on both sides. Just mark my holes on both sides. Now before I install this, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut a square out of this material so the winch cable and hook can come out of it. And also, I'm going to have to take one of these hognose rings off of here so I can take this out, so this will be able to fit through here. But I'll need a big enough hole so that can fit through. Going to be installing it with some hardware temporarily, but this is the hardware I'm going to be using. This is a 3/8 by 1 inch. Going to be installing that, both sides, with washers on the back and nylon nuts. Just take our Sharpie. This is not going to be the exact hole, but this is going to get us a good guideline on where we have to cut out the material so the hook can come out. Okay, this is the rectangle here that we have marked out. Obviously we're gonna have to make it a little bit bigger. I'll probably make it, just a 1/2 inch bigger and overall, but it'll give us enough to get the hook and the winch line out. File it down, get some of the nasty burrs off of it. Let's put our cowl back on. Now that we got the cowl installed, it should be big enough for the hook now. Look at that. Now we got to take one of these rollers off to fit the hook through. Unfortunately, I do not have any hognose pliers. So I'm going to try a couple screwdrivers to get it off. If you have a pair, it'll definitely be a lot easier to get off, but I am going to get it off. I'm going to try to, and then put this back on and pull our cable and hook through, and then we'll try to assemble this back together. I was able to get it off with a pair of needle nose pliers. What you're just going to do, take it, push the pin all the way through, take the roller, and now we're just going to install this with the hardware, run it through. Alright, we got the cable and the hook through. Just gonna run it through the roller. Then we'll just put the pin and the roller on. Alright, see that? Okay, we were able to get the locking device on. Now we're going to bolt it up. Okay, now that we have the cable through the hook and through the guide, what we're going to do is we're going to mount the winch now. I've decided to bolt one into the frame. That's going to give us more support, and that tube that I threw bolt through is definitely going to be stronger than just drilling through the floorboard. This is the bottom, and I already have it marked right here. Got the winch all bolted up, front and back bolts tightened on there, and now we're going to try with the electrical and hook everything up and see if how this thing's working. We're just hooking everything up here, the electrical relay box, and pretty much just plain and simple the negative negative, positive positive, and we'll come over to this side and we'll hook this up to the battery. I got the battery here temporarily just to see how this winch works. Let me hook up the positive and negative. Got the positive and the negative hooked up. Gonna pull out the wireless remote here and program it and get this winch working. It says to hold this blue button here for the on and off. Should be connected. Alright. Got the carbide over here. We got the Scorpion Manco 606 over there. We're going to extend this winch here, hook it up, we're going to pull it back. Just come in here, pull this so we get free spool. Let's just tie it around here. Oh, set you down for a second. Alright, we're hooked up. Back over here. Engage it, you hear it click. Alright. Hold the brakes. And we're going to retract. Alright, the wheels are kind of turning on the Manco. The winch is installed and works flawless. Hopefully we can put it to some good use. The only thing we got to do now is secure the brain box and then just run the power and ground cable back to the battery and we should be good. Alright guys, so here's the thing. Install the new winch on front of the carbide. We have this mess down here. know I'm probably gonna get stuck, but I really need to test out the winch and make sure it works. So I'm probably gonna hit this and probably gonna get stuck really bad. So I think I can hook up to one of these trees over here and winch it out. If not, I'm gonna have to call somebody to come get me. All right, let's try out this winch. Or I hope I don't have to try out the winch. It's just we got this. All right.
Knew that was gonna happen.
All right, got it hooked up to this tree over here. All right, let's see how well this winch works. All right, I think I'm gonna come do it one more time. This time I'm gonna come full throttle at it. Hopefully it'll get me through to the other side. Yeah! Oh my God. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this. Covered, man. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Talk about breaking in the new winch. Man, I gotta go clean it off. Look at that. Oh, she's not a little pavement princess anymore. Well, guys, I got it stuck for you, and I got it dirty for you. Alright, guys, if you like this video, there's more to come. Please comment, like, and subscribe, everybody. Alright, Monday to 6, out.